Hey Bloomers, before I get into this video, I just want to say thank you all so much for your continuous support over the past 5 years of Blooming with Azalea, and of recent, I finally made it over 100 subscribers. I think right now I'm at 112. So I just want to say thank you all so much for the love, the support, liking, sharing, subscribing, whether it's through my blogs or whether it's through my videos, my TikToks, wherever it is that you guys see me. I love you all and I hope you have a great day today. God bless you. Now let's get into this video. Mwah! I believe that pain is the driving force for development and growth. I know a lot of you guys are thinking, the painful kind, the physical pain, but I'm not talking about the physical pain. I am talking about the emotional side, the frustrating side, the stressful side, the side that leaves you wondering and asking, like, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to sort through this? Like, I feel like this is foreign to me. Like, what kind of season is this that I'm in? But that's what pain is. And I'm gonna give you a quick analogy of what I'm talking about so that it could be a little more relatable for you. Think about when you're at a gym. When you are at the gym and you start, even before you start, the first thing that comes to mind is, I need to lose weight or I need to get more fit, right? So you start going to the gym. When you start going to the gym, it's painful at first, it's frustrating. You trying to do the amount of sets and reps that you're supposed to do. You want to give up. Some days you don't want to even get up for the gym, right? Later on, during your development of going to the gym, you start to look in the mirror, you're starting to see results. You're starting to notice people saying, hey, you look like what you doing? Like you lost weight or you getting toned. And then finally you decide, yeah, this the drive I need. People starting to notice whatever it is that I'm doing. I need to continue doing it, right? Finally, you reach that goal. You finally reach the weight you wanted to. For you guys, y'all now buff, more bulk. Y'all think y'all could walk around a certain way. And then for us females, the booty is bootying. The curves are curving, reflexing in the mirror. The side profile girls just do. We don't have to put our hand on our stomach no more, and be like, okay, guys, suck in my stomach. So that is when I talk about pain being the driving force with development and growth. Because when you look at the gym, it's painful. You don't want to give up. However, you're developing your body and you're training your body, and the new thing that comes out of it, or the rebirth that comes out of it, is a nicer body, tone, fit, muscular, everything. So with that being said, it is no pain, no pain, no gain. If you don't experience no pain, what are you gonna gain? You gotta go through that in order to get to that end goal. So pain is necessary for growth and development. Personal development is about the journey, not the destination. Oftentimes, I feel like a lot of us try to focus on the destination of just getting there, getting to the final point. But the truth is, the real lessons and the real experiences, the real joy, the real laughter and everything is the process. And that is something that I think that I always talk about in most of my videos. It's not about the destination, it's about the process. And like they say, the race is not for the swift, but those who endure it to the end. So take your time when you're going through the process. Take your time when you're going through development and growth. Because once you get to the top, it's all about maintaining. There's nothing else to do but just maintain what you've already have. But it's during that pain that we experience, it's like no other. And once you get adapted to that pain, and it's not necessarily that pain, but once you get used to the process you're going through, learn to appreciate it and learn to enjoy it, because you become more resilient. You become more adaptable. You're able to relate to things on a different level. You're even able to testify to someone about your journey, or testify to someone about how you got from point A to point B and to point C. Not only that, we become more passionate. We learn to have a newfound appreciation for the better things in life. A prime example is with me. With my platform, Blooming with Azalea. I've been doing this now for 5 years. And I feel like every year, every couple of months, I feel like there's something else I could add, a little tweaking I could do, a little adjustment. Is my platform where I want it to be right now? No. But I do what I can to get to where I want to be. I know where I want to be with my platform, where it comes to like recording, editing, and anything like that. However, I'm not really worried about the final destination. I'm more so worried about what I'm learning. I'm learning so many things, whether it's me teaching myself something, doing research, or if I meet someone who's doing the same thing as me, if they're approachable and they're not gatekeeping, I ask them about it too. And I think that is something that a lot of us need to understand and we need to start doing. And in the midst of this pain and development, God is there with you. Whether it's you're in a season of silence, in a season of silence, in a season of drought, where you having a Job season, you having a Jeremiah season, because the story of Jeremiah, that's really kind of depressing. But yeah, pain is a sign of growth. And if there ain't no pain, ain't nothing really happening. Because when you start to feel that stress and that frustration, you get so caught. And let me just say this, do not focus on the pain. Please do not focus on the pain that you are experiencing, because it's worth it, and it's worth it for a bigger picture. You learn to tolerate the pain. You learn to confront, like I said earlier, you learn to confront the weaknesses, because sometimes the pain is coming from the weaker points. So maybe you need to concentrate on the weaker side of things. And not saying that you're a weak individual, but it's like doing self-evaluation, looking at what you need to work on, what you probably need to practice more, whether it's you think you need to practice more. For example, practicing more gratitude, you know what I mean? Or strengthening that part of you. Again, like the gym. And I'm always going to relate this back to the gym, because I feel like everybody can relate to the gym. When you're in the gym, I know for me, my right leg is my dominant leg. So my right leg is stronger than my left leg. So I already know my left leg is gonna feel, like for example, if I do leg extensions, when your leg kind of going like this in the machine, right? I already know that my right leg isn't gonna feel pain right away. But this left leg, 3 or 4 little leg extensions, I'm like, oh my God, this is painful, I wanna stop. But no, because my left leg is my weaker leg. Now that don't mean I can't kick and and you ain't gonna feel it. But when it comes to you as an individual, and you look at you as a whole, when you feel like you're ready to give up on certain things, don't give up. That's you building that strength. That's you building that endurance. That endurance to make it to the next stage. That endurance to make it to finally say, I have overcome this. I did what I have to do. I am unstoppable. I am unbreakable. We become more self-aware and capable of achieving our goals. And that's what's most important, because again, we start to see results. And just like going to the gym leads to physical transformation, personal development leads to personal transformation. Our beliefs start to change, our behavior starts to change. We start to have a new appreciation for different things. The conversation changes, the energy changes, the vibe changes. You probably start to look at life a little more differently, because like I said, who knows, you may be able to help someone else who doesn't, you may be able to mentor someone to say, because it's like, you know what, I did it, I've been through this, I can give you the do's and don'ts. And it sucks, because sometimes it takes you to be the person who has to go through certain things and certain journeys and just certain self-development to be able to mentor someone or be a testimony to someone and say, listen, I've been through that, and these are the necessary steps that I took in order to X, Y, and Z. Or here's the advice that I can give you. Now, some things I'm not going to tell you, because if I give you the entire answer key, the key sheet, whatever it is, you're not going to learn what it is that you need to learn. You're not gonna know what it is. Maybe God is trying to teach you what He's trying to develop within yourself. Because everything that we need to get to the next level in our life, to elevate and to succeed, is already in us. It's already bestowed on us. It's just up to us to see God and say, hey God, listen, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm ready to do, and I need you. It's already in us. It's just a matter of us getting a shovel and digging it out of us to get to where it is we need to go. And all of this learns to promotion. Pain, development, growth, it leads to a promotion in life. It doesn't necessarily mean, and this is for everything in life, let me just put it this way. When we hear promotion, I think a lot of people think we only use promotion on when we get a new job, when we get promoted to another title, we get promoted to whatever it is. Most times I want to say we think of promotion with a job. But think about the little promotions you get in yourself. Like when you go through certain things, again, with the gym, you promoted your body. You are now more fit. You are now more resilient. You can now do 20 sets and 5 reps, or you can now do a 5-minute plank. I can't do a 5-minute plank. I could hold up to 60 seconds, a little over 60 seconds. That's all I can do, and that's all I'm trying to do for now. But that's what it is. And with promotion and with pain, it reminds us that we need God. We need God for all of it. God uses pain to remind us that we always need to seek Him, just as it says in Matthew chapter 7 through 8. Seek Him first. Knock on the door. Call on His name. All of that good stuff. He is the God of transformation, and He uses pain we face to turn things around for our good. And we may not think we don't need it, but we need it. Sometimes He has to put us through a season to go through those hardships, to show us that we are stronger than we think and stronger than we know. I'll give you another quick example. During COVID, my family and I, all of us had COVID. Well, not my dad, me, my mom, my sister, we had COVID. My mom had it the worst. Good God, my mom had it the worst. My sister had a fever out of this world that I could not understand. And I had COVID too, but for the most part, well, not for the most part, I was asymptomatic. Thank God, luckily enough, I was asymptomatic. And I had to watch my mom, I had to monitor her day and night. And I won't speak about it. I had to monitor day and night. I had to make sure my sister was straight. I was the one who probably had to cook, clean, be the contact person. Someone dropped something off, just like, hey, thanks, okay, bye, and then pick it up from where they left it. I never realized how strong I was. And I mean, that mentally was taking a toll on me, but I never realized how strong I was until I had to go through that. And in that, I had to find strength in God. I had to call Him, and I had to seek Him. I had to say, God, I don't know what this is, what you're trying to do, but this isn't it. So that's a quick example. And another point that I want to make is it's important to trust God in our pain. And while you're at it, protect yourself in the armor of God. Protect yourself. Ephesians chapter 6, verses 10 through 18, and Psalms 91. You have to put on the armor of God. You have to protect yourself, because when you are going through this process, you become a little more vulnerable. You become a little more weaker, which means the enemy will point and attack any form of weak points that you may have. He is going to go after those weaker points to see what he can get out of you, to see what he can, I don't know, the enemy could do what he do best. Let me just put it like that for now. He's going to do what he can do best. So it's very important to always seek God and ask God to guide you. Ask Him to ordain your steps. Ask Him to direct your path. Like they say, when they pray, Father God, I ask that you make every crooked path straight and every rough edge smooth, or rough path smooth. You have to do these things, because how else you can get it done? Where do you think your strength comes from? When you at work, you trying to get that promotion, and then you have Sally, Susan, and Sue, who don't do nothing on the job, but they trying to get this promotion. You right there. They trying to make you look bad, but they ain't doing it. But you right there working your backside off, doing everything that you can to get the promotion. And you have to say, God, give me strength not to answer these girls back, because I feel like the moment I decide to freak out on them, I ruin all my chances and I got start from square one. And then guess what ends up happening? God gives you the strength and the peace. You ignore them. You do this, you have to do, and guess what? You get the promotion that you wanted. You get that actual lejeune that you deserve, that you know that you deserve, because you worked hard and you didn't let anyone or anything distract you. Ooh, Holy Ghost. And to get back to my point, because I kind of came off of that. Again, when you're getting promoted, promotion is not about, like I said, your job or anything. It's about anything you do in life, just getting, when you finally get to the destination, you entered, welcome, you entered the new level of whatever. So trust God in this season. Trust God in the midst of your pain. Trust God in the midst of your development and your process. Lean on to Him. Do not lean on to your own understanding, but lean on to His understanding. Continue to seek Him. Look at the Word of God. Don't choose violence. Don't give up. Please do not give up. Do not give up. Ask God to ordain your steps. Remember, development occurs in pain to birth a new thing in oneself. There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. Ecclesiastes 3:1. So again, with that, there's going to be a season for every single thing. There's going to be a season where you strictly have to develop. There's going to be a season, that particular season, you're going to have to develop. You're going to have to go through the pains and the frustration and the, oh God, I don't think I can do it. No, you can do it, and you will do it, and you will accomplish it, and you will get to the end, and you will get that promotion. You will go through that growth and that pain, because when you get to the top, you can relax and breathe and look back and say, boy, it was rough. But I made it. I stuck it through and I made it. So here's my call to action to you. What are some of the ways that you can embrace pain and discomfort of personal development? How can you trust God in the midst of your pain? That is your call to action. You can leave your answers in the comments. I had a great time doing this video with you all. Per usual, you know I just ramble, but hey, I got to get the word out. So have a great day. I love you all. Keep blooming. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for your support. I love you all, and see you next time. Bye.